Hit record, then start bragging.
All right, cool. Let's start bragging. This is how we hop in the show. We don't do intros because we're fucking stupid. All right, I should just quickly say, welcome to the Cult of Incompetence, Matt Medina.
Look in my ass. What do you see? The Cult of Maple and me.
Yeah, fucking. I never liked that song. I always thought that was a dorky fucking intro.
Really?
Yeah, I never liked that goddamn song. I thought that was like, what? Really? That's the pick he goes with for that one? What the fuck? What is this, Jack FM? What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Real motherfuckers know Jack FM.
I miss Jack FM. I mean, it's basically Spotify, but I kind of miss Jack FM. I miss the announcer's voice.
This is Jack FM.
I mean, you never knew what they're going to play. They were pretty consistent with that, you know?
That is fair. I will say terrestrial radio is one of the most important backbones of any like entertainment base.
Weird. Still is.
I love terrestrial radio.
You do?
Yeah, man. I literally... Huh?
Now? Like, what the fuck is your favorite
I get into my fucking car, I turn on my car, and this, like, real staticky station comes on with, like, it's called Legends AM. I listen to AM radio, Mark.
Okay.
Like a real hipster, you know?
Yeah, you would. Didn't you say if you ever record your fucking comedy album, you want to put it on, you want to sell vinyls?
Yeah. This is still, I mean, like, I'm sure people have done it before, but, you know, DTW, patent pending, trademark, I want to do 7 inches, 10 minutes on either side. This is a long-term thought.
You only got 10 minutes, yeah.
Oh, all right, okay. Look, okay, first of all, Mark, you want to reschedule one more time?
Well, no, I don't care. You know what? I gotta say
this. Okay, don't brush that off. Don't brush that off. I'm bringing real heat, brother.
No, I'm gonna say this. I was being accused of being too polite on my last podcast with the great Connor Martin. You, on the other hand, I don't
fuck Connor Martin. First of all,
no, he's the better of Martins. And secondly, or third,
Martin Lawrence.
Who fucking cares about the numbers? Okay, who fucking cares about the numbers? Okay. Lastly, okay, I don't give a fuck about you. So how's it been, you fat fucking piece of shit in Colorado? How you doing over there?
Love to hate me, hate to love me, Mark Maple.
Yeah, how is it treating you over there? You know, one of these days I'm gonna visit you in Colorado. I keep putting it off.
Yeah, because you can't go that long without a drink in your hand on the flight.
Well, fuck yeah, that sounds cool. The way you said it, you made it sound fucking cool. What's wrong with that? Anyway, I'm gonna go to Colorado. I'm gonna throw a snowball at your head.
Yeah? You should come during the fucking winter, man.
I will. And you know what? And you fucking, you know, you really do look like a crash. What is it? A Donkey Kong Country boss villain, you know?
Is Kiefer writing these jokes for you?
Yeah, he is. I'm going to throw a barrel at your head.
It's been good, man. I don't know. Colorado's fine. It's pretty. That's about all it's good. You know, it's a...
You were really blubbering about it on one of your podcasts last year. Are you warming up to it?
Things are hard, you know? We all can't be on the Cult of Incompetence, you know?
Yeah, well, yeah, you gotta create your own goddamn things. You know that.
I do know that. I would say a early catalyst for that.
If no one's giving it to you, you go, oh yeah, well, I'll build my own shit. There, fuck everybody.
Yeah.
And they go, well, I want to be on your show. When are you gonna put me on? You know, I'm actually getting called a gatekeeper now. I've been called.
Are you really?
Yes, I've been called it 3 times.
For what? Don't name names, but
for my
explain situations.
Stupid, dumb shows.
Because of the shows because of your gatekeeping shows that you run.
Yeah, because I gotta book them. I want to book good people. My money's on the line.
One of your last comics should not be wearing a white sweater. You know what I mean? You'll look on your page. You'll fucking get that joke later.
I'll get it later.
Fans of Mark Maple will get that joke.
Yeah, maybe.
Calling someone fat.
All right. Well, yeah. All right. Let's get to the meat of the matter. All right. First, let's. You know what? I'm gonna go with a high road here. I'm not gonna some people would be an asshole and go, fuck you, whatever the fuck you're doing. I'm going to take the fucking high road. Let's just mention this very briefly, and we'll mention more of it later. You got a little fucking festival coming on. You're putting on a little festival. You got a little sponsor. You got little people, little industry, little comics.
A little bit of industry, a little bit of things happening. The DTW has been helping put together the Manitou Springs Comedy Festival happening May 19th through the 21st in beautiful Manitou Springs, Colorado, at the base of Pikes Peak Mountain. We are endorsed by the city of Manitou, which is pretty exciting. The art district, I don't know what they call it, the art council or something. Local favorite eateries, pizza places. I'll be running a show at Mountainside Skate Shop. And we're pretty excited, and I'm thankful. I'm groveling at the toes of Mark Maple for allowing me onto this show so that I can plug my gimmick and, put some butts in seats, if you will.
Well, I wish I could show up to it. I ran into...
Yeah, let's talk about that, Mark.
Yes. I ran into bills. Bills happened all at once. I'm not talking about the Buffalo.
Fair.
I'm not talking about the Buffalo. I'm talking about bills all at fucking once. So
I'm talking about the man. The man was coming after you.
The man was coming after me, and expenses from different things like a vehicle and my family.
Illustrious lifestyles, jets, planes.
You once you become the gatekeeper, then you got the gatekeeper of problems.
Sometimes people try to assassinate you.
Yeah. So that happened, and I can't make it. It's unfortunate. I hope your people that come there, I hope Stevie C gets signed. I hope he gets signed by an agent, and then he skyrockets. And that'd make me super fucking, of all the people that I know who's going, I want him to get signed the most. And the rest of you fuckers can go fucking live in a ditch.
Well, we're expecting David Thorne to go to bed at 7:30 every night that he's here. So,
oh no.
So slim pickings after that. But I'm really excited to see how crowds react to CBC.
If you throw him in anywhere, it's I don't know. It's kind of volcanic. I don't know. I like him. He pulls up. Thorne sometimes does yawn during his set.
Oh boy, what a plug! All performers that you can see at the Manitou Springs Comedy Festival.
No, Sam Mallett's there, right? Sam Mallett had a hell of a fucking set at my last show. So
Sam Mallett is going to be there. Yeah, he's our secret hitter, man. He's truly within the last year, just like man, like I wish I could format jokes the way he does.
Yeah, he's a storyteller. He is a storyteller, and he's a ranter too.
Well, and witty.
Yeah, and he's smart.
Witty and quick.
Yeah, and I like when he went on a big long rant about how much he hated Avatar, retard, fucking goddamn it. It's fucking shitty James Cameron movie.
You been drinking already, Mark?
No.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah. See, it's seeping in my brains when I have the booze in it. Anyway, go see the festival and be festive.
Manitou, ManitouComedy.com/festival. You can buy passes. Buy passes, people.
It's not a festival. Watching AEW. Why really?
Whoa, watching AEW is dynamite. What are you talking about?
Oh, shit, you're making a fucking shitty joke. All right, we're on here to talk about fucking...
Shitty joke.
Yeah, we're here to talk about TNA versus AEW. Let's get into the meat of the matter. I am pro AEW, and I know that's an unpopular opinion. I know that. I don't care, though.
Or are you pro TNA?
What the fuck did I fucking just say?
You just said you're pro AEW. We're done. We're done.
No.
Manitou Springs Comedy /festival. We're good. This is the quickest episode.
I'm pro TNA. TNA. Total nonstop action. TNA. Now, I'll tell you why. It's okay. It's an unpopular opinion to be thinking TNA is better than AEW. But you know what? I'm the voice of the voiceless, And I got to sometimes speak up for those who have no say. And
here comes Maple's pipe bomb.
Yeah, and I think people have been indoctrined by internet journalism to hate TNA with all their passion, all their heart, especially during that fucking time. All right? So, You know, it's like I have to speak out. You know, I'm like that woman that that first spoke out against Harvey Weinstein. You know?
Yeah. Time's up, AEW.
Yeah. Time's up, AEW. I got to speak out. You know, I'm not going the back of the bus. Okay, I'm not going to go the back of the bandwagon bus for AEW. That's right. I'm going there with that analogy.
Can we not agree, Mark, that both of these products are the alternative?
Yes. Good point. So AEW exists because WWE sucked so much balls. Anybody wanted to watch anything.
Ooh, say that shit again, Mark, for the people in the back.
It was so awful and pointless and ran by a guy who has Alzheimer's and fucking stilted promos and boring matches and never-ending storylines that don't even have a beginning, middle, and end. The structure of the show sucked. The promos sucked. The wrestlers were boring. Hey, Vince McMahon, he always makes those black wrestlers go out there and dance. All of them.
Sure. What about the Mexicools?
Mexicools were cool, dude. That's different. That was fucking cool, dude. They came out.
Hey, by the way, I saw you out there like Brock in the sombrero. What was that about?
Oh, it was Cinco de Mayo. I had to do something. Hey, if you perform at your own show every month, you got to do something different every fucking time. You know?
Gotta have a different gimmick.
Yeah, you got to do something, anything, any fucking thing. If you're there every month, you're there every fucking month. You know?
You ever heard of Coach Medina? You know what I mean?
Where is Coach Medina? Is he still around?
Yeah, last time I heard, man, he's up in the Pacific Northwest, just kind of like living off the grid.
How come you haven't done Coach Medina in Colorado? Come on, have him go.
That's a. I don't know if.
Come on, host a comedy club. Host a weekend with Coach Medina. Tell them. You think they allow that? You think they'd be cool
I
with
can
it?
guarantee you that the fucking comedy club does not have the purse to pad the lope of Coach Medina.
Okay, all right. That's fucking one way to spin it. Fucking Coach Medina.
I believe Coach Medina would be too expensive for this town.
What was I saying? Okay, so this is what I think, okay? TNA wasn't that bad. Early TNA was really fucking good. Especially when they're in Nashville and shit. It was like watching a raunchy, stupid show. It was like the equivalent of like a B-movie horror film, okay?
Okay.
All right. And then they had their actual really legit good period, which was like 2006 or something, 2005, 2006 to...
Is that fucking Perk Angle?
Perk Angle and the X Division, all that shit. I'd say...
The X Division are phenomenal. So... I gotta say, Mark, I am since listening to My World with Double J, have become a fan of TNA.
Wow! It took that. You're a fan of Jeff Jarrett, aren't you? I see you posting shit.
JEFFJARRETT.
Is he getting like good pops? I hear he was getting like a legit booze and shit in AEW.
Yeah, he did an angle with the Acclaimed a couple months ago where they did a dusty finish on a tag team belt win to where it looked like Jarrett and Lethal won the belts, which is fucking awesome. Give it to them, you know. Yeah. Let them go on a fucking heel run and then have FTR defeat them.
Yeah.
But they reversed it because of that. Because of Aubrey Edwards.
You know, so let's hop into it. No. We heard the hesitation in your breath. The way AEW is ran, the storyline wise and creative, it seems all over the place and it kind of meandering and kind of too much, too bloated, too many factions, way too many. How many factions does goddamn Jericho need to be in? He was just in a faction.
He was only in two.
Well, whatever. Okay. He was just.
He's only been in two. He's been the head of two factions.
Okay.
The Inner Circle. And the Jericho Appreciation Society.
Okay, so the Inner Circle was the first one. It seemed fine. It was like a faction debated.
Perfect.
It was a faction that was demoted. It was all about just Jericho's ego. And then he does another faction.
We're establishing the company, okay.
Then he does another faction, lower one, way lower one. That's about stroking Chris Jericho's ego. It seems like the same shit. It just seems.
Has anyone not watched Chris Jericho's storyline from the mid '90s to now? Isn't everything about stroking Jericho's ego? Because he's the most fragile rock star '80s jock supervillain.
What do you think about Fozzy?
I liked it better when he was Mongoose McQueen. I'll tell you that.
Okay, I think you just made that up. I think you just made that shit up.
Okay, Jamie, look this shit up. Mongoose McQueen is Jericho's original alter ego for Fozzy.
Oh, I didn't know.
Fozzy was a band that in the story of Fozzy were sanctioned like.
All right, so let's talk about flips. I'm just gonna talk over.
Oh
no,
no! You want to talk about Fozzy, motherfucker? We're gonna talk about some. We're gonna talk about some Fozzy.
I don't fucking want to waste my time on a fucking Fozzy. I don't give a shit. We're not on a cruise ship, okay? So we're not watching fucking Fozzy.
Social media, you fucking asshole.
What? What's that?
I said clip this and put it on social media. We're talking about Fozzy.
Oh. All right. Okay.
It's in my mind.
Too many factions, right? Why? Why does Tony Khan hire so many wrestlers when he's like, let's sign him? It's like, I'm going to put him in a faction, and then they're missing.
Yeah, that is an issue. Faction stuff, I believe, I think because he's a big fan of, like, New Japan shit, and there was always factions there. And, NWO, biggest faction in wrestling.
Yeah, that was one big one, but it got too big, and then they had other bullshit connected to it.
Bullet Club?
Now
they got Bullet Club Gold.
Oh, God, I didn't even write those little pukes. Okay, so let's hop into it. My biggest complaint, one of my biggest complaints about AEW, I fucking hate the Young Bucks. I don't mean...
Yeah, me too.
I don't mean like... Oh, boo, boo, throw trash, like, how dare they, whatever.
Yeah.
No, I fucking hate the Young Bucks. I don't like their storylines. I don't like their faces. I don't like them on interviews. I don't like their sense of humor. I don't like their fucking dumbass matches.
That's what it is, man. I don't like their sense of humor. Like, I'll watch BTE sometimes. I'll try to, like, because that's how they were trying to extend storylines into BTE. But I just don't like their sense of humor.
It's like, it's so weird and quirky and dumb and skit. It's like stab comedy.
Yeah, it is.
Like, why am I don't want to look at this. Please, I need to get out of here. This is bothering me. I don't like anything about them, and I'm gonna...
You gotta open up a dirty club called Shank.
I don't need Shank. I'm evolving. People used to think I was an edgelord. Fuck.
Now you're a gatekeeper.
Now I'm a gatekeeper, so I gotta be more...
How does that feel, Mark?
Accessible. Weird.
Yeah. Obviously unrightly accused, right? Because that was kind of the joke with the outer circle meme,
Yeah.
Was the gatekeepiness of the DTW. So it's like, interesting that especially that they're calling you a fucking gatekeeper.
Well, it's not everybody. It's just been like a few people, and then
No, it's everybody. I've been getting calls about it.
But it's kind of weird. Like you gotta tell people I don't want to overbook the show. I don't want to. I gotta have this.
That's the complaint I have about fucking comedy here in Colorado Springs. Not Manitou Springs, but Colorado Springs.
What do you go? So your show, what are you having? Are you having a host? You're having a feature?
I'm hosting.
Hosting. Host, feature, and then Stevie C is going to be the big headliner. He's going to do it in 1 hour.
Yeah. Stevie C gets 2.5 hours.
Sick. I can't wait. Fucking like Dave Chappelle. He's always a fan of the black comics.
Yeah, so I'm going to let him smoke inside.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, he's going to run the mic like a black comic, too.
Uh-oh. Got to bleep that one out.
I'll bleep that one out. Anyway, I'm kidding around. I love whatever. Anyway,
I love black comics.
Hey. All right, look. All right. Okay, so there's a fucking young jerk off. So Omega, I'm annoyed. I don't really love him too much, but he puts on a
Omega
good match.
By himself. I like Omega with Don Callis. That's a really fun manager.
The network.
Don Callis is kind of like Gary Hart. You know about Gary Hart?
That's before my time. I don't really fucking
Yeah,
know that.
so I mean, I'm a real nerd about this shit. Gary Hart's the guy that brought in the Great Muta, the Great Kabuki, all this shit.
Didn't he
He was
also
kind of like
molest?
the
Didn't he also molest a bunch of kids?
maybe I don't know.
Probably. I hope he. Maybe. Like I said, I was almost gonna say hopefully. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck. All right. So the elite, especially the Young Bucks. I wish they were out. I wish they were just outed. I know I'm wearing the shirt for that right now, but I really wish they were just gone. All right? I was kind of tolerating them at first, and I was like, no. They just need to leave. Everything involved with them is just weird and terrible. They only work with certain people, and they won't work with others. And they always try to go like, well, I don't know. We're all a big happy family. It's like, how come you guys haven't been in the ring with Cody Rhodes in the last year and a half? I'm like, I don't know.
Well, like if you watch stuff, sorry, getting texts about the festival. If you watch stuff from when Cody was there, there was this influence of traditional wrestling show
Yes.
mixed with their PWG style type of like they want this anything could happen vibe, but everything seems too structured.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? My first complaint, AEW, give me more backstage interviews in between matches. Give me post-match walking through the curtain interviews.
Okay. So you
that shit makes it real.
you want it to be more traditional?
I fuck yeah, man, because that is truly fucking personal issues draw money.
Well, let's just get to that part of it then. The biggest and best guy, okay, and I think we can all agree, the best wrestler there, and everybody says it, and he gets the most reaction, and he gets the most buzz, and people watch his promos, and they love him and everything. It's MJF. He is the best thing there, and everybody agrees.
The damn toy, brother.
Yes, yeah. But it seems like at first people were all kind of with the Young Bucks and Omega, and then over time people are like, ugh, and they kind of get reactions now.
What? Yeah, because it's they are good in small bursts. They are good in.
What do you think of their matches? Their matches to me are just shit. It's just never ending.
It's definitely like flippy shit, but I will say the matches with the Lucha Brothers are some of the best contemporary tag team matches in recent time. I truly believe that they heighten not only like what they're doing, but the endurance, man, to fucking do all that shit for 20 minutes, to be constantly jumping off of shit. Like, yeah, of course, like that's.
It looks like two dicks jerking off. It's just more flippy shit, you know. It's just all it is.
Yeah, I mean, like I would appreciate a lockup, you know, to
I
start
want a fucking back rake, you know. That's what I haven't seen a fucking back rake in a long time. What's wrong with that?
Back rake, eye rake.
Yeah, what's wrong with a goddamn eye rake? What's wrong with that? That hurts.
Yeah, exactly. Well, like, okay, so
what's wrong?
I wanted to talk
or what about
what
about when Hulk Hogan, when he was Hollywood Hogan, he'd wrestle for like a minute and he'd hop out in the ring, go phooey, and he'd just take a breather and go
he'd take a powder out.
Yeah. And he'd go
drink
back.
Someone's water.
Well, the Sting would just be standing in the ring looking at him.
Okay, so let's talk about MJF really quick.
Yes.
He makes it real.
Yes.
And isn't that what we want as wrestling fans?
AEW fans don't want real, though. A majority.
Some of them don't.
Some of them don't. Some of them like, oh, Boomer. Okay, Jim Cornette. What are you saying, huh? Really? Oh, really? Oh, really? But yet you like The Undertaker. Oh, and he's the guy who threw lightning bolts, huh? Okay.
Undertaker was a desperate act from Vince McMahon because he had no stars. Of course he's going to work because he's the only one there.
Yeah.
But you have a roster of legitimate multi-company stars Doesn't matter if they didn't go to the Fed or anything. You know, these are people that are known around the world, especially through the fucking internet, man. Wrestling Twitter is the worst and best place to get noticed.
Their roster. Let's compare rosters. We haven't really talked about TNA much.
Yeah.
I think TNA, when they were not on top, they were never on top. They were never really fucking even close to being on top. When they're at their peak, we'll say 2008-ish, that might have been one of the best goddamn rosters of all fucking time.
Okay, so fucking Big Papa Pump.
Yes.
Kurt Angle.
Yes, Perk Angle.
Perk Angle.
Yeah.
Perk Angle. Ric Flair.
That was 2010.
Huh?
That was 2010.
Okay. You know what?
Let's put the whole 2008 to 2011-ish, right? We'll just say that.
Let's see.
They had Samoa Joe in his prime, AJ Styles in his prime. Okay.
Fucking Samoa Joe, man.
Yes, they did.
Fucking Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe in his prime was something else, kids. Okay. Now he's a fat guy. He's playing a Sweet Tooth the Clown in the new Twisted Metal TV show.
Is he really?
Yeah, he is, and I'm not kidding. Look it up. They had the Black Machismo. They had Kevin Nash bullshitting around. They had Kevin Nash bullshitting around. You know.
We're talking about 2008.
Yeah. My favorite was when Christian Cage found him in the back and he had like fucking newspapers all over him. And he goes, "What are you doing back here?" And then Nash, he's just like, "What I do in every company. I just kind of lounge around, and get paid to do nothing."
Curry Man
was better than fucking Daniels too. Don West. Hey, by the way, this podcast is in memory of Don West.
Rest in peace, Don West.
Yeah. You know how many of those goddamn brown bags I bought?
That's crazy, man.
Well, you know what? The dumb thing was I kept doing those damn fucking YouTube videos of brown bag unboxings. It was the Don West brown bag unboxing videos.
Everybody watching this, go back on Mark's channel and watch all of Mark's unboxing. Those and Mark's beer reviews. Top tier content.
Yeah.
That is truly content that is made for YouTube, and that is what YouTube is made for.
Yes. But here's the deal. I kept buying those, and I kept getting repeated like fucking copies of shitty fucking pay-per-views I already had. Because they're just trying...
but what about Relic?
It's killer spelled backwards. That sucked. That fucking sucked. That really fucking. That was really. Oh no, Black Rain though. Now Black Rain. Now that's a guilty pleasure. Okay, he was like Gold Dust. Okay, except mentally, but fat and mentally retarded, and currently in real life on drugs. Yeah, that was awesome. I want more Black Rain.
God, man, could you imagine Dustin coming out as Black Rain for a pay-per-view?
Yeah, you know what? Ah, man, they do that corny shit. They never gave us fucking Big Show as Captain. What the fuck was it?
Insano.
Yeah, that was the whole point of signing fucking Big Show, and now he's just somewhere in the back.
No more BS. What are you talking about?
They just store their goddamn wrestlers in the back.
Look, man, AEW is just a t-shirt company, okay? AEW is just a t-shirt company.
Hey, do you see that Britt Baker t-shirt where she looks like she got slapped in the face for her husband?
Yeah. How do you sew that? That was insane. How are you sewing that?
And she's like, it's part of the storyline. What's wrong with that? And it's like,
Jesus fuck,
lady,
man.
Nobody knows who the fuck you are, okay?
Oh, Pride of Pittsburgh.
She's hot.
Disrespectful.
You know what? That chick,
former AEW Women's Champion, Britt Baker, DMD.
Britt Baker, she's the only chick to pull off like a small ass.
See, this is what's wrong with TNA fans. They're all sexist. They're all sexist marks.
Oh yeah. No. Fuck you. We're not sexist marks.
Get over the fact that ODB didn't win the belt.
We're not sexist marks. You know why? We're not sexist marks? TNA Wrestling changed women's wrestling. They had the Knockouts division, and it beat the shit out of everybody else's women's division.
Yeah,
and they had little workers.
Gail Kim, okay, that's
What's wrong with Gail Kim? I'm sorry.
You have one.
One.
Yeah,
We had one. We had one.
Mike explodes. Yeah, we have
No personalities. Nobody gives a shit. Nothing that stands out. Okay, so the women's roster no, go to hell. TNA. Okay, you had the big bitch. Okay, you had Awesome Kong. I didn't name her. That's the name she gave herself.
So did we.
Okay. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck that. What was it called? A Nightmare
Collective.
Did you enjoy that? Did you enjoy it?
No, I did not.
Oh, nobody enjoyed it. All right. So you had Gail Kim, you had Awesome Kong, you had the Beautiful People, you had Jacqueline, right? She was still going at it. Victoria, you had Daphne. She was my favorite bitch. The blonde girl that did a couple hardcore matches. Boy, that's a good sell, right? Boy, that's a good way to sell somebody. You had a little bit of everything. ODB, a mixture. Roxy Laveau, you had a good mixture here. Now in AEW, they're all Japanese women.
SoCal Val.
Man, she just stood there. Just stood there.
Much like. Oh, okay. Hold on. So the AEW's women's division.
Also, okay, they're pioneers in having women early on. Okay, dance in cages.
No. What about Nitro Girls?
Oh, that shit was boring. I never liked the Nitro Girls. they had like lame ass 10-minute segments devoted to them. It was boring.
Yeah, the Nitro Girls ruled.
Say that. You said that with all the confidence. You said that with all the confidence in the world.
Say what you want, man. Nitro Girls are top tier. Thunder Girls, though.
I feel like you said tired. They're tired.
Top tired. Top tier.
Top tired. All right, forget the women. All right.
AEW women's locker room. Britt Baker, Thunder Rosa, fucking Jamie Hayter, badass motherfucker Jamie Hayter, the champion.
I don't know.
British wrestler.
I fell off watching the show a long time.
Fucking what is her name? God damn it. The alien.
Oh, shut the fuck up. That's the fucking worst guy.
She's a good wrestler.
Shut the fuck up. That's the worst.
If you were talking about fundamental wrestling, he is a good wrestler.
Why does AEW just have a couple gimmicks where it's just like, no, god damn it, just don't.
What, like Orange Cassidy?
Yeah, let's go hop into Orange Cassidy. Orange, you're not a fan.
I hate it.
Okay, thank you.
It makes wrestling fake.
Boy, do they love
them. About realism.
Boy, do those hardcore AEW fans, they defend them with all their might. And I think this thing they wave around too much. They wave around their
Here's the fucking thing,
They wave around their fucking Jim Cornette card. They go, oh, hey, what are you, Jim Cornette? What are you? Here's your Jim Cornette card. No, I don't like fucking Orange Cassidy because it's annoying. It's not funny. It's played out. No. He's fucking his size of fucking I don't know nothing. I got
you.
Yeah, he's the size of nothing. He beats up like 250-pound people. It's shit, garbage.
You know, I don't like it. It makes it fake. In not like obviously wrestling is fake, duh.
Yeah.
But there's a way to make it not so fucking fake to where dude's doing soft kicks with his hands in his pockets because he just doesn't care. Then why does he have the belt if he doesn't care?
Why is he there?
Why is he there? Yeah.
If he didn't care. I mean, if he didn't care, he wouldn't have showed up ever. He would just stay at home.
Really? Yeah, he would have stayed in Susan's van and started making out with her.
Hey, I'm at a job where I don't care. I've mentally checked out, okay? And there are times where I take a day off because I don't care. He shows up every fucking day.
True.
Like a little hard worker.
Yeah, I think what's like unique about an AEW crowd is that there's pockets of fans of everything. So you'll have people cheering for MJF next to the person that's booing him, because it's necessary for the live crowd there to play the character of. There's got to be fans for either person because of the whole fucking. The way the Attitude Era changed, where there was no like clear cut good guy bad guy, everything was gray in the middle. You know, everybody has human experience, so everybody's capable of violence. Well, then I'm capable of liking the bad guy. Why can't I root for the fucking bad guy?
My ultimate.
House of Black, that's a heel stable. Worshipped. May the house rise. And you see fucking 3/4 of the crowd stand up.
I don't know. I don't really know much about
House of Black
House.
fucking rip. House of Black is everything that the Ministry of Darkness wanted to be. House of Black is everything that the fucking
what about the corporate ministry?
Rock and Rave Connection wanted to be.
Yeah. Look, Guitar Hero at the time was popular.
Who wants to get infected? That's what fucking that's what this guy right here said. That's what this guy right here said on live television.
I forgot he was on that shit. I forgot that's how he got to start. And he had to cover up his tramp stamp. He had the most embarrassing fucking tattoo of all time. Still got it.
Covered up.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Just graves now.
All right. Let's do something else here. Meltzer is an asshole.
Yeah. Meltzer's biased.
Biased as fuck.
I think he's so just like, because like what type of wrestling does he like?
I mean, it's altered over the years, though, right? Like he used to not.
I think
like,
so.
He's
given the FTR fucking Briscoe match. Okay, hold on. But before we talk about Meltzer, I want to talk about how both companies treated their veterans and their not veterans, legends.
You know what? They treat them better than the WWE. It feels like in the WWE, it feels like they're up north. It feels like their legend walks out, okay, and they're like a doll. You pull the string and they say the catchphrase. And then that's about it. And then maybe they punch a guy in the head, and then they go.
They're fucking they're heads in jars in Futurama, you know?
Yeah. They're just like, go ahead. I'm the wheeling, dealing, stealing, kiss stealing son of God, and woo. And I would be like, he would just say the same shit in the fucking goddamn WWE near there. I'll tell you what was underrated in fucking TNA. Drunk out of his mind, Ric Flair. If you want to see some good goddamn live television, him sweating the booze out of his pores while giving his beet red face, going to die, have a heart attack. We all talk about the guy, the black kid. That didn't sound right. Black Machismo. I mean, everybody knows of that promo. It's obviously one of the best ones ever. His one with Foley. Did you ever see that one?
Oh, where he fucking elbow drops
the book, and he fucking kicks it in the crowd, and then he like screams in his face, and then they have like an emotional moment. They're supposed to be hating each other, but they have an emotional moment. He's like, you say I'm hardcore, and Foley's like, you realize that, you stupid bastard, you're hardcore. And then he grabs him. You know what, Foley? You got the life back. Your balls are big again. They were supposed to be hating each other, and then they gave each other praise.
TV, baby.
Like in the middle of it. Anyway, go check out that. Oh yeah, they start punching a bloody hole in their head. And that's the shit I like in wrestling. That's still my favorite shit. Of course, Ric Flair's head's made of fucking liquid hand soap, so all you gotta do is like, oh god, it just fucking bleeds.
Yeah, fucking parchment paper.
Yeah. Anyway, and that shit's good. Scott Steiner was the best goddamn funniest promos of all time. Bully Ray.
You know what? I believe that Scott Steiner, like, yeah, he's in the Hall of Fame, but he's so underrated as a fucking talker.
Yeah.
Scott Steiner is top tier.
He took being a meathead retard and made that into his gimmick and pulled it off perfectly. He feuded with people because they were either fat or from Mexico or from Canada. He really hated Canada. He feuded with Matt Morgan because he was a basketball player.
Excuse me. Well, like, isn't his character that he's just a fucking juice freak?
Yes, he's a juice freak. He's like I said, he's a
steroid.
Yeah, he's a steroid retard, and he turned that into his gimmick.
Holler if you hear me.
Holler if you can hear him. I'm mentioning so much good shit. I can't even think of anything fucking good in AEW. I can't think.
All right, man. Let's talk about good in AEW.
What?
Let's talk about the CM Punk MJF feud.
All right, now that was fantastic.
Yes.
Flooring.
Redefined what storytelling is, because now people that have been wrestling for 20 years are dealing with the kids that idolize them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's almost truly like a fucking
AIDS, right? Yeah, I know, right? It's like
shut the fuck up.
AIDS. I thought of a decent comparison. I was like, nah, just say the word AIDS instead.
Well, okay, so I wanted to bring up the fact that I believe that AEW and the creation of AEW and the way that the wrestlers are utilized and the way that they utilize themselves is bringing back kayfabe.
To a certain degree,
It's like it's neo kayfabe, so it's everybody thinks that they know what the fuck's going
Well, why
on.
do they surround the really good stuff with so much dorky shit?
A little bit of everything for everybody.
A little bit of shit, a little bit more shit, a little bit more shit.
A
And then you
little
get,
more shit,
and then you get
you
an
get
MJF
fucking
promo. Yeah, you get a good match.
then you get an MJF from then you get a Dax Harwood singles match.
Yeah, you get this, and then more shit, then more garbage and dorky
More
shit.
garbage. Butcher and the Blade, great. Fucking great team. Butcher and the Blade,
Did
rip.
they get rid of them?
No,
Okay.
still around. They're
Where's
kind of fucking, bump guys, but I mean, I don't want to say that, but
bum guys? Wow. Yeah,
bump guys.
okay, I see that. Oh, so they bump other people.
Yeah, but like, I don't know, man. I truly believe that it has not only helped the wrestling industry, obviously, but it's brought back this interest.
Shut the fuck up and ruin your life.
Nah, come on now, man. What about the Dustin Cody Double or Nothing match?
I didn't.
What about the chair shot that Cody took to the head by Shawn Spears?
Oh, that wasn't good. That was just a
That
guy
was
fucking up.
great.
That was just a guy fucking up his head, dude. That wasn't good at all.
That was great. What
No,
about,
I liked it. He almost died. That's great.
What
hey,
about
hey, what about
all the Cody stuff?
What about Matt Hardy falling off that fucking
Yes, dude. I thought
scissor lift and he hit his head.
That was scary. I thought I was watching a hero of mine die on pay-per-view.
I thought it looked funny.
$50.
I thought it looked funny as seeing his stupid head bounce off the canvas like that.
Oh man, dude, he turned blue.
Yeah. He fucking probably died. He probably just didn't tell anybody. He just came back to life.
Because he's got matitude.
All right. What's up with your fucking dumb AEW wrestlers fucking always screwing up their fucking moves all the goddamn time? Get people getting hurt, all this shit. People breaking legs, breaking limbs, snap your fingers, snap your neck.
Does that not happen in TNA all the
Not
fucking
like
time?
this. Shit, this is like every fucking day.
Come on. They're wrestling once a week.
What?
They're wrestling once a week.
Well, yeah, it's like they're trying to put tables on top of ladders on top of more tables, and they always got to do a fucking Canadian Destroyer, which has been ruined. It's been bastardized. It's fucking a boring move now. It's like a fucking DDT now. It's just another fucking thing. They're trying to outdo each other. What the fuck? Who gives a shit? I just want to see a match. I want to see a guy lock up. I want to see somebody spit in the guy's face,
Yeah.
I want to see someone tear off the shirt, That sounded gay. You know what I mean? Yeah. I want to see someone, come on, just do this and fucking do a leg drop. Fucking bring, there he got the money. There he got their fucking money. Slow down, kid.
Yeah.
There he got their money.
Yeah, you know what, man? You're not bringing up bad points. These are all the flaws of the product, I think.
On the flip side, Per Angle now, he would keep doing somersaults off of cages because he was all fucking pilled up out of his fucking mind.
Okay. Jeff Hardy, what the fuck's up with that?
Letting
him go out there like that.
Sometimes
talk about broken bones, brother. All your locker room had were fucking pill problems.
I mean, sometimes
Harry Saturn. Come on.
Hey, man, we've seen comics get up there bombed out of their heads, on an open mic or a show, and oh, shit. He's in no condition to perform. Fuck. Oh, well.
Yet we still allowed you on the stage every Monday night.
It was good times. It was good times. There was. Look, I'll say this. I missed Scoreboard. That was a hell of an open mic. I've had some hell of a performances over there, and then some dubious performances as well.
Oh yeah, some I cannot believe he's got a live mic situation. You doing fucking Scott Steiner, Ric Flair promos. Ric Flair, you piece of trash. You old piece of shit.
Hey, you and your old bastard friends. That's my favorite part. You old bastard. Look, Scoreboard, it was insanity, okay? It was, but it got a little too reckless at times, and sometimes, I realize now, sometimes you gotta go home and work on your jokes before you get the fuck out there. You know, that's what
it's always good to look at your material before you go on stage.
Yeah,
you know,
kind of do some rewrites before you start. I will say I did enjoy walking the comics that I used to walk out of there on a regular basis, and you know what? Some of those two or three of those people I used to walk, I don't see them around anymore. I don't know. And I didn't. Not enough fighting them, I guess. Not enough.
Had a cup of coffee in the big time, huh?
Yeah. Just that was about it. They're like, okay, and then I don't really see them around. So, yeah, they all went rogue.
Where do you think TNA fell off?
Oh, see, now people blame Hogan and Bischoff, okay? And it was. They took a chance. It was an odd thing, okay? It's like mixing ice cream together with a, I don't know, salami sandwich, you know? It was just a little water and oil, a little, I don't know what the fuck's going on here. Why are we watching a promo with Austin Aries and Hulk Hogan right now? This isn't, it didn't, but, I mean, they
Austin
tried.
Aries sucks.
You know, he was at his peak in TNA. When he was champion, that was him at his peak, and then the real life Austin Aries happened.
Yeah.
And I don't know where the fuck he's at. I don't know. Beats me. Probably.
Thank God.
Yeah, he was a dick. But what was they saying? So where they fell off? They letting AJ go.
Oh yeah, you think so?
Yeah, that was kind of like, man, that's their guy. And then they let Kurt Angle go, and then
he got Sanjay Dutt.
Yeah, and then what else happened?
Samoa Joe left.
Samoa Joe was another bad one, and then I don't know why this turned me off the most. This was the weirdest one of them all. So Hogan leaves, most embarrassing way any promoter or business person would book a guy to leave is to clutch onto his leg as he's leaving the company.
Yeah, that was a little rough.
Yeah, you'd have to be mentally retarded to allow that on your show, right? You have to be fucking like a fucking dumb, stupid bitch to fucking allow that on your fucking show.
Well, you know, it's that's the way of the road, you know.
I didn't like when MVP took over for Hogan's like authority figure spot. I hated it. I don't know why. That was the biggest turnoff to me. I was like, who's fucking...
When is Tony Khan gonna jump on CM Punk's back and beg him not to leave?
I'd pay to watch that. All right, so that's where TNA fell off for me, and they never came back. I mean, they're still around, but who cares?
Yeah, the showdown Impact. Come on, man. It's a third or fourth promotion in America.
No, it's not. You got a bigger promotion than them.
Oh yeah. That's true.
If you had
we're in 2 states at least.
If you had your action figures and a little toy ring and whatever, that's a bigger promotion. You'd probably get like a fucking one.
You know what? Okay, both companies are fan focused, I would say.
Yes, but they're all a little like mismanaged, I would say.
Because
obviously, one more than the other.
Both companies made tremendous toys. The TNA Impact toys are some of the best wrestling toys ever made.
I got my Raven one in the other room.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? All right, let's get to the big thing people are talking about. Punk. Now, I'd pay good money to see Punk punching out one of those the video camera footage of him punching out one of the fucking Young Bucks. I'd pay good goddamn money for that. Now, I've never been the world's biggest Punk fan, but he's talented. He sounds real. He wrestles pretty damn good, you know? So I got to give the
damn is he good on commentary too.
Fucking good, you know, he calls it like he fucking comes it. He should come back. They should do some real fucking like, hey, let's have the real life feud play out before our very eyes. But I have a feeling they're not going to do that because the Young Bucks are pussies. How say you?
Agreed. I think that there's a mixture of this new style of kayfabe in it as well. Because, like, if the fight was real, okay, there's some shit that needs to be cleared up here. But if it was a minor argument, they turn it into something so that Punk can go get surgery, and like make this a big deal so people are talking about the company, people are talking about the Bucks. The Bucks can fucking go get healed. Kenny can go get healed. CM Punk can go get healed. Obviously, you're gonna put CM Punk on ice for longer because MJF's running around right now with the belt. And I feel like a lot of people's personal opinions are still getting involved. Obviously, he'll be there in fucking London. We're not fucking stupid.
We're not journalists here. What the fuck are we talking? What the fuck? We're hearing hearsay from other journalists. Okay, that's what we're hearing.
Yeah, he will be in London. Like that is the only way that you will sell 80,000 tickets.
Yes. I think it's kind of crazy when you think about that.
Isn't that fucking insane?
That is kind of
80,000 tickets.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of Orange Cassidy fans,
That's a lot of losers. That's a lot of
virgins, a lot of British bad teeth virgin AEW fans.
Fucking
unlike Chad American AEW fans.
Yeah, us Chad American TNA fans, dude, we stuck it out. We were the biggest Chads of them all. We were like, fuck you people. I'm gonna watch Abyss bleed again for no reason. Hey, wait a minute. Speaking of bleeding, that other guy bleeds a lot. What's his fucking dumb name?
Yeah, Abyss is just John Moxley.
Yeah. What's his finishing move? Bleeding? What the? What are you just gonna bleed?
Yeah, it's called the blade job.
He's just gonna bleed again. And he also doesn't even hide it. He just goes, fuck.
Yeah, man. There's got to be better.
Why don't people yell at people? You gotta yell at some people sometimes in the back. I mean, I gotta yell at some people in my comedy scene. You gotta go, hey, you're creating drama. Well, this guy's being a fucking idiot. You gotta yell at a guy.
Yeah, I 100% agree, man. But I mean, come on. But the juice, god damn, I love blood and wrestling, man.
I like a good bloody match, but he's just like, it's just why? After a while, you're just like, stop doing it, you idiot. You're gonna stop it.
And I mean, did Cody give him that blading card?
Huh? What? Oh, yeah,
Cody bladed all the time.
Well, that blonde hair, you gotta get. See, if you have that kind of blonde hair, you gotta get that shit red, right? It sticks out more. If you're wrestling a hardcore match, you gotta wear white. You gotta wear some kind of white shirt because it just sticks out more. You gotta.
I think Cody leaving the company was a big hit.
Yep, because it was like, ooh, something's going on here.
Yeah, it was too many cooks in the kitchen. Why can't you just just pay the man? Damn it, That's why MJF said fuck on live television.
Yeah, he's always saying fuck all the fucking time. I mean, it's cool every once in a while, but every while he's just like fuck.
No, he's not saying fuck all the fucking time. He said fuck on live television in the not the Olympic Auditorium, the fucking whatever, LA Coliseum.
One of my favorite live fucks was a stoned X-Pac when he returned to TNA in 2010, and he was trying to find the spray can. They're gonna spray can a guy. The band, or how cool the band was. So they just fucking trying to find a spray can.
Yeah, Mark. You remember how cool the band was?
That was so fucking great.
Kevin Nash in fucking 50 wide jeans, with his tiny calves.
He's a big fucking guy. He's a big fucking guy. He's gotta wear big pants, dude. You wear a big
pants. You think he gets paid enough to go tailor, wouldn't you?
What?
I said, you think he's big? He gets paid enough to have a tailor.
I ain't got that shit in that cheap ass company. Anyway, so X-Pac was trying to find a spray can. And he just looks in the camera and he can't find it. He looks in the camera and just, where the fuck is it at? Like an idiot because he's stoned.
Wednesday night pay-per-views, man.
Oh, that shit was the best. If you go back, that was probably better than anything ever.
And you can continue living the Wednesday night fantasy with Dynamite.
I don't know. You know what I like is I like
almost pay-per-view level shows every Wednesday night.
You know what I like demoted Jim Ross. That was my favorite part of AEW.
Well, he's got to quit saying so many creepy shit about the female wrestlers. You know.
I liked it when he just totally didn't sound like he was into the show and falling asleep. And
we got a restaurant quality picture-in-picture. Yeah, fucking.
That's mixing oil with fucking water right there. That wasn't a good.
Jim Ross is like the Dick Cheney. You can see he's got so many different hearts. He's just alive. He's there.
He's just thinking about eating creamed corn the whole time.
He's done a lot of important stuff. So
yeah, he's done a lot of important stuff. So he looks at that shit.
Gotta keep him around.
Oh shit, didn't he? Okay, so I wrote down two of my favorite and worst moments in AEW history. So they're like favorite but terrible. Well, okay. I'll name my favorite. I was with you. I was with you in person watching it, pissing off another fellow comic of mine, of ours. But we've hatched it out now. We get along. But yeah, I was shitting all over AEW and everything that was going on. But I got to watch the exploding barbed wire match with Kenny Omega and Jon Moxley. And when that happened, that was so good. When that end happened, that was so. Oh, that felt good.
The way they tried to write it off the next week on television was
that was Tony Khan going, "Ugh, my dick is not. It's still kind of big." Ugh. You gotta just say he built a shitty fucking bomb. That was it. That's how to fix it. He built a shitty bomb. Instead, they're like, no. See, we weren't gonna give you crowd what you wanted. We weren't gonna give you what you wanted to see the explosion, but we didn't give it to you. It's like, well, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
If you were trying to kill a guy, you would try to kill a guy. That was the point of it. You're not going to go, oh, yeah, you thought you were going to get it, but you didn't. I was like, shut fucking blow me.
Maybe you didn't get, like, the permits or whatever,
Man, I compare that to the electrified cage match in TNA with the LAX and fucking the Dudleys.
Right.
I mean, it's a high concept, but you gotta pull it off with tech. And
man, I don't think that shit belongs in wrestling, to be honest.
I think if you can't totally pull it, it's kind of like when that stupid Hell in a Cell match where they just had the lights be red. Weren't you there for that one?
I was there live for that on acid.
Oh, that's perfect. I bet you enjoyed every second of that motherfucker.
There was thunderous AEW chants, boos, refund chants.
It ended by he just threw a bunch of crap on whatever the idiot, what's his name? I forget his name. Bray.
Yeah.
Right, and he just started like
Uncle Howdy.
Yeah, he just started taking like a bunch of chairs and sledgehammers and the fucking.
He went to go take a sledgehammer to him, and the ref was like, "This is not you, Seth. Stop!" And then he rang the bell.
I like the red light. That's a good touch. WWF, they always got to have their high production values, Why not just, you got to turn all the lights off and make it be red. Otherwise, how then you going to know?
What else are you going to spend all that Saudi blood money on?
Yeah. How you get? Hey, God damn it, pal. How are you going to know it's a Hell in a Cell match if it's not red? All right. So this is what I wrote down. This is the worst moment in AEW history.
The death of Brody Lee?
Yeah.
That's my worst moment in AEW history, the death of Brody Lee. You laughing at the Exalted One, Mark? You disrespectful pig. How dare you? How dare you?
I mean, I don't know, whatever. All right. Yeah, he died, right? Fucking died.
Yeah, he's dead.
Fucking dead.
Cody Rhodes killed him after the fucking dog collar match. He vanquished him into the Codyverse.
Oh yeah, it's all his fault. His heart. What happened? Is like his heart or?
He had like a fucking weird lung thing that was not COVID related. That was specific, not COVID related. but like weird lung sickness
God
that
damn
just
you, man. That's what happens when they stick you with that fucking vax, man. That's what happens. Fucking,
yeah,
you
shut
have
the fuck up.
sudden death, man. Sudden death.
He's still running that gimmick, huh?
Yeah, man. I can't wait to have him. I'm going to have him on the podcast, Steve Milani, and the podcast is going to be Defend Flat Earth.
That guy,
Love him.
God or whatever, bless Steve Milani.
Yeah. I liked it when he just full blown said it. One time he's like, I want to be a cult member, man.
Be a member of the Cult of Incompetence.
Yeah. What better place? What better place? I remember one of the comics, because I was making fun of Scott Powers. I was like, I was just kidding around, going, you do a lot of dog whistling during your sets. He was like, what the fuck are you talking about? You have Steve Milani on your podcast.
That's pretty funny.
All right, the worst moment in AEW history. It made me turn off the channel because it crushed my spirit. It crushed my soul.
Can I guess?
Yes, go for it.
Okay, I'll do 3 guesses. Okay.
Okay. Fuck, 3's a lot. Fuck it, go for it.
Okay. You got a place to be, Mark? I'm sorry.
I gotta beat off. What do you got?
I'll guess. I'll just do one. Was it Dinner Debonair?
Yep, that's it right there. Turned off the fucking channel. I didn't watch that shit for the next 6 months. I was furious. I was just like,
really?
Yeah, I was like, you motherfucker, you motherfucker, because I was just like, it's character breaking. Okay, I compare that to when Steve Austin turned into a bad guy at WrestleMania. I was just like, no, the fuck no. When he shook Vince McMahon's hand, I was just like, no.
When he became corporate Austin.
Yeah. So with the musical, I was just like, MJF, he's like,
Debonair.
he's fuck your fucking name. I'm not gonna fucking say that corny ass name. I was just like, I mean, he's like my favorite guy, and he won't stoop down to their level. He won't do any fucking lame ass fucking comedy shit, and then they just have a musical and they all start dancing around. And I know MJF is still in defense of that. I know at the time he was, but he was
one of the highest rated segments of AEW.
Oh,
history.
Go to hell! I know this for a fact. The ratings the next week just took a downfall because it's about the next week. It's about the next week that happens, right?
Sometimes you put Horace Hogan on Thunder. I don't know.
I don't. Thunder didn't. Who cares? Thunder didn't matter. Thunder is like all the AEW other shows. They don't fucking matter.
Rampage,
Elevation, X, Elevation. Who gives a fuck?
What about their upcoming Saturday show called?
Yeah.
Fuck.
What about their reality TV shows? Did you ever watch any of the AEW reality TV shows?
Roads to the Top. I'm still waiting for season 2. Yeah, I'm a big Cody Rhodes guy.
I don't know. Are you or are you?
Oh, I am.
Okay.
I am.
Right.
Shoot, big Cody Rhodes guy.
All right. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So the Rebin.
I love how he ended racism.
They have a interracial kid.
Well, multiracial because Cody Rhodes is Cuban. Did you know that? He is.
Gives a fuck. Yeah, he ate a Cuban sandwich. That's about it. He's a fucking Cuban.
You're a fucking Cuban.
Hey.
His mother's Cuban.
Hey. His dad, all right, is more ethnic than him, okay? And that's no bullshit.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It says wrestling on the marquee. It does not say a midget, a beaten off in a trash can.
You know what I like? When he was in TNA, he kept showing his ass to the crowd and shit, literally just for no reason.
Yeah, he did his dance, show his ass. This fat ass fucking.
When you punch around a guy, it looks so fake. He like flip around, do this, and fucking.
Do the flip flop and fly.
Yeah, you slap him around with his stupid straw hat. Where his office? His office was a truck. They always have the fucking general manager office, and his was in the back of a hay truck, and he didn't even have a TV on. He was just hanging out and sitting down, not even looking at anything. So he wasn't even watching the matches.
That's what AEW needs, is a person to be a dictator of orders. They need a Jack Tunney.
Oh yeah, he was the most exciting one of them all. He was just a guy. He was just
But like he needs the company needs a commissioner. They need someone to relay what Tony Khan is saying, and it can't be little tiny do this. We can't have that fucking. Then I
ticker
don't.
tape. We got a message from fucking Tony Khan. I just got. I used to watch it, and they announced the match like a second after something happened. I always thought that.
Yeah. They're like, what the fuck? Like, where's that? It should happen 2 segments later down in the show. The fucking commissioner or the head person comes on the screen and says, "I just got word from our owner Tony Khan that the next week is saying, blah blah blah, this or that. Now keep watching because the rest is dynamite.
Hey, remember when he had that autistic scream? Remember that, Tony Khan?
What's going on with that?
You think that was autism? You think that was coke?
No. I don't know, man. Probably something prescribed.
Yeah.
He's got money.
All right, what are you? Okay, so TNA, it fell off the rock a little bit, okay, but it was always entertaining. Burp and Perk Angle, dude. Hey man, Perk Angle. I mean, you got to watch those Perk Angle videos on YouTube. They'll cheer you up, and it's good to enjoy a guy going through terrible times in his life, swallowing
the worst part of his life.
Yeah, swallowing 200 pills a minute and putting on one hell of a match.
front flips off the stage.
You gotta do a front flip off the stage on top of anybody.
And like the most perfect front flip ever.
We're talking about the one on Abyss.
Yeah,
that was a badass one. That was awesome.
That is the one. That is Perk Angle.
That's Perk Angle. I liked how his neck was like the girth of it. It was like the size of my cock. It just fucking huge, and it was like you
wide.
Felt he was hunched.
No length, just girth.
And he was hunched over too when he had to wrestle. He was all fucked up at the end.
Yeah, when he had fucking dropped the straps, man, then that shit's over. You're done.
Oh yeah.
He'd fucking turn into a shark wrestling machine, Kurt Angle.
He was the wrestling machine. It was good every fucking time. Yeah. That's the AEW TNA versus TNA deal. AEW's got to clean it up, dude. You got to clean it up.
Man, I think that they will always be under a microscope because they're not the WWE.
Well, the WWE has allowed all the fuck ups in the world, and I noticed that.
Vince is back in power. Come on,
he's back in power, and I feel like when you're the underdog, people look at you, and then if you have one mess up, you do one bad show, and then everyone goes, "Oh, wow, that's Mark Maple for you." We're never gonna book him again after that happens.
He's a gatekeeper, I heard.
I'm a gatekeeper. Well, so anyway,
yeah, tell me off air who said that. That is hilarious.
There's two. You don't know the other. You probably don't know both the comics. Two.
I still want to know.
All right. Well, I'll tell you off air.
All right. Thanks for having me, Mark. Finally, getting.
Finally, it's episode 4.
I'm happy. I'm
fucking
happy
episode 4.
That you finally wanted the Matt Medina pop. I watch your numbers go up. Manitou Springs Comedy Festival, ManitouComedy.com/festival. Get your passes. Get your motherfucking passes. 3 days worth of passes. 3 days worth of comedy for only $69.
What a fucking deal! Whoa! What a goddamn deal! $69. $69. What else do you get? What else do you get?
You get to meet and greet all of the comics, not the headliners, obviously, because they got to leave. But
who's who? Stevie C?
Yeah, no. Friday night we have Ben Roy, Adam Caton Holland, and Andrew. They're gonna kill me. I forgot. Andrew Overdahl. Andrew Overdahl of the comedy troupe Grolix. They're headlining Friday night, and Saturday night we have Mary Mack headlining. She's a touring comic. She was just on Jimmy Fallon last year, and so she's a touring headliner out of the Midwest.
All right. Okay.
And we got very funny comics coming from the Chicago, Wisconsin area, and of course the DTW crew is flying in first class on the DTW business card. Uh, Boy, so please buy some tickets.
I hope Thorne doesn't. I hope Thorne doesn't yawn during his set.
I had to buy David Thorne two seats, one for him and one for his sleep apnea machine.
I can't wait. I mean, I hope I regret it. I will say this. I hope I regret it.
That was a text message from Mark Maple that he hopes that because he didn't come, he regrets it, and I sincerely believe he will. So.
Hey.
Follow me on Instagram, Kung Fu Gripe. My podcast is out there. I'll put up another episode.
Yeah, you haven't done a podcast in a year, dude.
Yeah, hey, perfect time to bring it back,
Yeah, right? You gotta. Hey, you. It's fun to be at. Fun to be at graffiti comedy at the Wildwood Skate Shop in Lodi, California. It's a comedy show like no other atmosphere. It's BYOB too, by the way. You can do whatever the hell you want to do, and it's a private event. So that's how they go. We go. They don't care. So
love that.
Yeah,
love
that. Go see that show, headlined by Robert Amogo and Morgan.
Wow.
Anderson. Go Amoto. And then fucking
Morgan Anderson popping off recently.
Yeah, she's at Skankfest.
Yes, she is.
Yeah,
yes,
she's
she
gonna
is.
be there, and she won
and we're not just being rude,
No.
Yeah. I plan on being there next year, though.
She belongs there because of her comedy.
Yeah.
Not because the name.
Yeah. It'd be called Morgan Fest then.
Yeah. They'll change it to Morgan Fest. Also, I got 2 shows on the same day on June 9th. So if you're in Lodi, go to Bricks and Hops. I'm not going to be at that one. Well, actually, I am going to be at that one. And then Mean and Meaner. That's the show, the dark comedy show we do at Luna's Cafe.
Mean and Meaner. That's very funny. So that picture, do you remember when I first moved here, I sent a picture of a comic that I was like, hey, what the fuck are you doing here? And you're like, the guy looks great. He looks like you, just older, You remember this?
I don't know. I don't remember this.
I'll send you shit anyway. This doesn't matter for the pod. Anyway, I'll talk about it. But this comes out tomorrow on YouTube.
It's gonna be coming out hopefully tomorrow on YouTube, and then hopefully pretty soon on Spotify. Follow me at Madman Maple for all the bullshit. And you got anything else to say?
If you're in the Colorado Springs area, Vultures Committee, I'll be doing a show tomorrow on Wednesday, May 10th. On May 10th, there'll be a Vultures, and then next week, the 19th, 20th, 21st, I will be performing throughout the area for the Manitou Springs Comedy Festival.
Okay, cool. I thought you were okay for a second. I thought you were headlining a show or you were hosting a show or some shit.
No. Or I'll be hosting the DTW Mile High Madness show at Mountainside Skate Shop.
That's awesome. All right.
Colorado Springs, Colorado.
Congrats on creating things. Hopefully
I got you, brother.
Hopefully I see you soon. No bullshit. You're missed. Hopefully I see you soon. And if you do ever come into town, and if I ever put you on a show, it's got to be that damn graffiti comedy show. So.
I hope so. Keep being a gatekeeper, Mark.
I will. All right. Anything else? Conclusion.
Anything else? Fuck TNA. TNA's for fucking white trash hillbillies. AEW is all elite every Wednesday night. TBS.
You're a prick. Fuck Ted Turner. And
I'm going. I'll be live there in Colorado Springs June 7th. I will be holding a sign that says DTW is all elite.
Oh, good. I hope one of the rest.
I will be in the crowd. I will be there. I will literally put up a Mark Maple sign.
They named a division after me,
I heard about that. By the way, real quick, this is some real shop talk for the real fans of the podcast. Subhash Sharma, one of the funniest comics in Sacramento.
You know what? The Mark Maple division. You know what? It's not about weight limits. It's about no limits,
It's about stage time.
It's about stage time. It's about stage. That's the greatest tagline. It's not about weight limit. It's about no limits. ... It's about stage time.
It's about stage time. It was fun doing this, Mark. Thank you.
All right, get out of here, you. I wish you all continued success.
Continued success. Do the work.